Albert and Billy play a round of rock, paper, scissors. They make their choices randomly, denoting rock, paper, and scissors by R for rock, P for paper, S for scissors, respectively. Now, let's go find out here. The first one is we're going to list out all the possible outcomes in the table then. Okay, so let's write it down here as A. Now, the first one we have is to write down for the table. So to list a sample space, systematically, we can create a grid where Albert's choice are represented by Billy's choice are represented. So by a column. So each of this would be written in Albert's choice, or we're going to have Albert and Billy then. So let's write here we have, oh, more time. So let's go write it out here for Albert. Now, then this one would be Billy. Okay, so we have now there. Now, so first, let's go write it down in a columns then. So you have rock, paper, and scissors. Okay, so that's and same with the other one. We have rock, paper, and scissors. Okay, so the first one we have rock and rock. Next one is paper, rock, scissors, and rock. Now the other one is rock, paper, paper, and scissors and paper. Okay, so let's go to write out those. So okay, for that one, there we go. Okay, now next one we have rock and scissors. Next one is paper and scissors. And last one, scissors and scissors. Okay, so let's go try to write it out then. Since that would be all about 3. So the number is that, the total number is 3 times 3. That is equals to 9. So let's go count it down. And we got about the total for that one. The total possible outcome comes is equals to 9 then. Okay, so we got the total possible outcomes. There's 9. Now, let's go right and find out for the second one. The second one states that find the possibility of each of the following events. That here, the first one is Albert wins the round. Now, looking out for the picture down here, or the table down then, so we're going to find out Albert wins the round then. To look out here, we have the total number of events then. Now, Albert wins in the combinations in here. We have look, we have the combinations in where Albert win is that we have rock and scissors. Okay, so Albert wins down here for rock. Now also with paper and rock, and also with last one as scissors and papers. Okay, so that's about 3 of them. So let's write down here for Albert's choice for B, in which the choices that Albert wins, we're going to write it down here as rock and scissors. And the other one is paper and rock. And also for the last one is scissors and paper. Okay, so those are 3. So we get to write out then there are 3 for that one. So I first. Okay, now let's write out here for the probability that Albert wins. Now to write it down then we have 3 out of 9 in a way, so we can simplify that one in a slowest form is 1/3. Okay, so that's the answer for the first one. Now, the second one down here for the B is that out the round is a draw. Now, to find it out then here, let's go look out the figure then. Now, we have, when it's a draw, for that one, we have the following are P and P, or paper and paper, rock and rock, and scissors and scissors. Okay, so let's write that out then. We have the rock and rock, paper and paper. Next one is scissors and scissors. Okay, so that is the total of 3 then. Now, let's go try to write it down here for that one. It's a probability which is equals to draw, in which there are 3 possible outcomes or favorable outcomes, and the total outcomes divided by 10. So that is equals to 1 out of 3 then. Okay, so that's the second answer. Now let's look out for the last one. Now the last one here, at least one rock appeared in the round. Okay, so at least one rock then. So that's the third one then. Okay, so let's try to look out then our table, okay? So let's look and find it out here. At least one then. Now looking out here, at least one. So we can count at least one. That means we're going to count including the one, including the two of them. So that we get 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. So there's about 5 of them. So let's write it down then, all those 5. So the numbers that would we have rock and rock. Next one we have rock and paper. And also we have rock and scissors. Next one is paper and rock. And the last one would be scissors and rock, man. Okay, so that would be a total of 5. Now let's then write it out for our probability then. Now it says at least one rock. Okay, so that says at least one rock. That's over 5 over 9. So this number, this fraction is we cannot transform into its lowest term. So that is the final answer then.